Hello, everybody.
How we doing, guys?
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, so we're getting towards the end of the season. I feel like this one's really flying by.
Yeah, it really is. I think we've, like every season, they pace it so well, right? Even for a season that's a little bit off the rails like this one is, it's paced really well. It's like we're getting to the point now where dominoes are going to have to start falling, right?
So.
Especially around Marlowe, because we're getting towards the end here.
And, everything with Jimmy, too, is so...
He's so out of control right now, yeah.
The fact that, like, they're calling people.
He is going to get caught.
I think so.
There's no way, especially now that, like, it's like a known secret. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That people can go, everyone can go to Jimmy, and Jimmy will.
He's playing Santa.
Well, yeah, he will find a way to commit fraud for you, so that you can work your cases. And his heart's in the right place. Obviously, they're trying to get police work done in a city that doesn't value it. I really like the fact, because so much of the show early, because I was thinking about this while I was out of town. So much of the show early was, wow, it seems like these cops don't even care. Right? Yeah. It's like path of least resistance. Just let me get through my day, let me make my numbers, sure. But not really caring about getting things done. This season is showing us these are police who are actually trying to get stuff done. Yeah. And the problem is 100% everything above them.
Totally.
Which has always kind of been the case, but it's nice to see the grunts of the police department. I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but the people without the power, right, lower on the totem pole, the officers and the detectives on the street, who are like, I'm just trying to do my job right. I'm trying to do a good job and get criminals off the street.
And they're making it impossible.
And the powers that be are making it impossible. I'm really glad we're seeing more of that. Than we've seen in other seasons.
And it's certainly highlighted with the fact that we have Carcetti as like a mainstay on the show now.
Right.
Which every time we cut back to him, I'm just like, this guy again. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing is, it's great writing, because when Carcetti came on, just like the police officers like Daniels and everybody, he's a guy like, okay, he seems to be different. He seems to want to do a good job. Well, they probably all said that line until their own ambition is what's at risk. Yeah. And when it all of a sudden became, maybe I won't be governor if I do this, I'm not going to do the right thing, because me being governor is more important to me than the lives of the people that I'm supposed to be serving.
Yeah, you get sucked up in that political machine.
It sucks,
And also, one thing I was very surprised to see this season is, like, it's not just the newspapers that we're like drawing a parallel to.
Yeah,
there's such a focus on the homeless community as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
More so than any season, because we kind of dealt with it with Bubbles early on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even with Bubbles, it's more addiction, right? It's like, how does addiction affect your life? And one of the obvious side effects of that is often going to be you're part of the unhoused population, right? And now we're focused. Well, that's not the case for everybody. Totally. Let's look at the unhoused population completely.
Yeah.
As more than just the ones who are out because of narcotics addiction. You have veterans who can't get help. Mm-hmm. And the number of people who just lost their jobs, like the doc guy. Mm-hmm. The people who just can't work anymore because exactly. It's like this is a complex problem, and it's really easy for people to be dismissive of and be like, like when people are begging for money on the streets, like, you just want drugs. I'm not giving you money because you just want drugs. And of course, a lot of the time that's true, or alcohol. But at the same time, it's really easy to dismiss people like that when there's going to be a lot more stuff than that going on. Yeah, and I'm glad this show's taking a look at that.
It's definitely having a lot of empathy for those
who go through it. Yeah, it's horrible, and and then you highlight that up against Scott. Who I can't stand. I think Scott right now for me is not quite obviously on the same level as like Marlowe and his crew, but as far as like a civilian on the show, he's the most detestable one we've had on the show.
Very much. He's very punchable.
Oh my God, he's terrible.
I like pretty much all the dock workers more than I like Scott.
Me too. And some of these guys are human trafficking. And I seem to hate Scott more than that. Yeah.
It's complicated.
It is, yeah.
There's a blurred line between hero and villain on this show.
And the problem with Scott, and we keep coming back to this, right, is he's so detestable that I'm worried he's going to get away with it.
You
know what I mean?
It could go either way.
It could. At this point, it could go either way.
I'm not sure if it's going to be both of them going down, Jimmy and Scott.
Right.
I think it's going to be one or the other.
I feel like it's more likely that Jimmy goes down than Scott.
I think so too.
Because first off, what Scott's doing is slimy, but it's not illegal to lie in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Now, the phone call, that's a little more obstruction of justice level.
Yep.
But like just lying publicly lying is not illegal.
It's like the stakes are different.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
completely.
Yeah.
So I feel like what Jimmy's doing is there's probably more criminal culpability to it than what Scott's doing.
A voice modulator to change his voice to make calls.
Oh yeah, no,
nuts.
he's literally running an illegal wiretap. I mean, Jimmy's off it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers who've been here with us. Thanks so much, guys. Special thank you to our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Adam Pascio, Balish Foldez, Derek Peterson, Diana Perry, MTC93, JB Morgan, Jeff, Lindsay Swift, Lisa Klug, Matt Tyler, Natasha Norris, NJ, No Frills, Squix, Sudagunda Vorapu, Sweet Baby Silvernail, Trey Contreras, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, and Christy Goverston. As always, guys, thank you so much. Glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so you get up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. On The Wire, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material due to copyright law.
And as you can see from the locations, the killer is working primarily in...
Back in this room.
Where are we on a profile? I've arranged for our people to travel to Quantico today.
Oh my God.
It is different. We put it out on VICAP and we have no hits anywhere else in the country.
I mean, I'm all...
I wonder if Quantico's going to be like, what?
This is BS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad news, gentlemen, is we're actually going to have to catch this motherfucker.
That is
Right,
the bad
yeah,
news.
yep.
Look,
Police department more than he needs a school system.
That sucks for the schools.
yeah. It does.
I'm 15. I mean, I can give you a form to fill out, but the manager, he ain't gonna hire no one under 17.
Is that Poot?
Yeah. Puts out of the game.
Yeah.
So I guess you need to bang a while longer, then come back, see if we got something.
That's really sad. Okay, if we can see Poot again, then we can definitely see
Prez,
Prez and everyone else. I'm really happy that that's his ending for the show.
Me too.
Why me?
Back to kicking
Why
the
not
can.
somebody from a district where they caught one of your homeless cases?
I'm lying.
Yeah.
This is some fucked up McNulty shit. I don't want to get burned here, and I don't want any of my guys getting burned.
There you go.
No, there's no wire.
Okay.
The fuck are you kidding? I handed him a fresh cell number for Stanfield in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he did.
What about the paperwork?
I'll take care of that. All the run sheets, office reports, they come through me. All you... Danny's gave me a free hand to pull people from any district. Just make sure you send me people who work.
So if anyone goes down, it's going to be Jimmy.
Yep.
Departmental accountant enterprise downtown. Get what you need.
Yeah, it's his mess.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's like accountable for it.
I'm just doing police work. Yep.
Norman told them they could do it if I got a chance to say a few choice words, yeah.
It's also slimy, isn't
It
it?
is.
Major Crimes is a drug investigation that may also need surveillance work.
Shit. Who cares what we work? I need the money.
This guy.
Homicide, report down there to Detective McNulty. No, yeah. Rented wheels on the back lot.
Oh, man. Oh, hell yeah.
Weird shit, I gotta say. Talking to a psychopath like that.
I interviewed Dick Cheney once.
Sure they don't want to talk to Scott? Says Templeton won't take his calls anymore. So he walked over here to talk to somebody else.
Did he lie in that one? I thought that was one where he told the truth.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying Omar's on this warpath. Heard he got a stash house last week. Everybody need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's starting to sweat.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna tell Marlo? We tell him, we don't tell him.
Man got enough on his plate.
Youngin' or some...
They aren't going to say anything.
I don't know. If I was Marlo, motherfucker, you ain't.
That's fine. Don't say anything. Have more
Yeah.
people drop. You know.
I'm really hoping Michael just gets out of this.
Me too.
He's like, this isn't my life.
Who are you?
My name's Gus Haynes. I edited the story you're featured in.
Then you're a fucking liar.
So he did lie.
Get the cat.
Future serial killer of America right there. Maybe that's who they'll bust for the homeless thing.
But to get up and go, dog. Get!
Be like, if you light that cat on fire, I'm gonna light you on fire.
Right?
I'm obliged to walk up in there now.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm out here in these streets every day.
Me and Malosa. Where he at? Huh?
I was thinking someone's going to take a shot at him there.
Me too.
Marlo Stanfield is not a man for this town. You dig?
They're not telling him at all, are they?
No, they're just happy for the OT. Look, don't worry, Lester.
What is that going to lead to, though? Him just not hearing about it and be like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
Oh, they take your file, read you back some shit you already know.
Then why do it?
So that we can say we did.
I don't think this is going to go that well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the FBI's going to be like, what is this?
Yeah.
Let me get one of them, too.
Whoa! What?
This kid?
What the?
Lowenthal, where the fuck is he?
He's,
Okay.
I don't like that. How are they just going to slip that in there right now? Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, it's different. If it's connected to
It
that
is.
investigation.
It is.
Wow.
It's just a lie.
I don't have to listen to this.
Okay, hey, Scott, let's just relax here. Both gentlemen.
So Omar's dead.
Yeah, Omar's dead. I think there's something poetic about, I mean, we'll talk about more at the end, about having like a random kid do it.
I've told plenty in my time. But there's some things that happen, you don't ever fuck with them.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I come down here today. What if one of the guys sees that? Man, get him out of my face.
I mean, that's true. It looks like he was lying.
Yeah.
But if not, we'll chalk it up as a misunderstanding. For misunderstanding or no, we will write a correction if what we printed was.
Yeah. Gus knows what Scott is.
And we didn't have coffee. We had chocolate milk.
Yeah, it was milk.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he called him out to his face.
Me too.
I still got too much dog in me to be settled like that.
And I can't get over the fact that Omar is dead.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Bunk once told me, I'm no good for people. Everyone around me, he said.
Was he drunk?
He's also right.
Yeah.
Dead ass went right up in there. Boy up on the corner face tried to rob them Koreans and got killed.
There's something also poetic about Bunk being the one to find him.
Yeah, it is. And also, like, I mean, like, this warpath he was on, it's just done.
Yeah. Man.
You should have let me give him the years bump. He'd have been better off.
Thanks for calling. Figured you want to see this. You've been so tight with the mope.
Wow.
Canley said the hoppers all ran up in there after with souvenirs. Took his shot in the semi-auto, too. Ran all to his pockets.
His hit list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was there locations on there, though?
I can't tell what it was with. I just saw the names.
You going to get Stanfield?
Yeah. All their business is face-to-face, and they meet in the open several times a day. Now, we're just trying to find the...
I bet Marlo does go down, though. Jimmy will, too, but I think they will.
He needs to.
Most mornings, Marlo starts off with a parlay or two on the playground between Mosher and Landville.
The thing is, though, even if Marlo does go down, somebody else is just going to step
Of course, yeah. We'll probably see who that is by the time the show's over.
But I need him to go down.
You're right, yeah.
None of what we do here is necessary for court, so rest easy on that. All right? So we stage here tomorrow at 9.
How is it not necessary for court, though? How do you bust Marlo if none of your evidence is admissible?
I have no idea.
Hop on the hip hop, see the damage, you know? Yeah, that shit is gone. We done with this next resupply.
What is that kid's name? I forget.
Yeah.
And they're not usually carrying cell phones and calling newspapers.
You caught a strange one here.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I sell some books.
Yeah, you like it.
Human Hunters, The Rise of the American.
Is he there to get a pat on the back? Is that why he's in the room?
They've used a lot of my stuff
Kind
on
of
those
a big
CSI
deal.
shows.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Consulted for them. You haven't heard.
We don't know who you are, man.
That was like 16 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah, then his brother ratted him out.
So it wasn't even a good investigation that caught him. That's pretty funny.
Yeah? Yeah, a fella I met at a soup kitchen. Volunteered there.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Spend some time with him.
What about the neighborhood speed, the homeless coverage?
You covered. Take a couple weeks.
I love Gus, man.
Me too.
Right up the fire. Scratch the murder, went on a room.
Omar's murder's not even going to make the paper.
The suspect is likely a white male in his late 20s to late 30s. He likely is not a college graduate.
It's McNulty.
But feels nonetheless superior to those with advanced education. Possibly civil service or quasi-public service from which he feels alienated. Of those who he feels have impeded his progress professionally. The minimized... indicate to us possible post-mortem staging. The suspect has trouble with lasting relationships and is and intellectual prowess. If you get more, fax it down and we can update.
Boy, they nailed that, didn't they?
Did. She was like, oh, it's definitely not me.
So, what do you think?
They're in the ballpark.
Yeah.
You want to keep PG Card in your camp? It's going to cost you a lot more than your word.
Now what? Is she still putting up with him? You can't be surprised.
Or even angry.
Right.
Also, isn't that her house?
I thought so. This could also be, I'm going to go stay with my mom, move out.
Fuck.
Yeah, get your crap together, dude.
Yeah.
You right?
Stop drinking.
Stop drinking.
You city sons of bitches have managed in a single week to transform Clay fucking Davis into Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, Clay's home free.
Yeah, he is.
Thought of you and Lester when I saw it. Payback for you getting me back some great lab.
I guess.
Can you wait to serve it? Right at the edge, bunker.
How long? Because this is an honest fucking murder prosecution.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. No shucking, no jiving, just good old police work. How about that, Jimmy?
Right.
You're gonna make me spit it out, aren't you? You ever play at Hilton Head? I get a call from my brother-in-law.
Oh, come on.
Now, I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I know this. If someone picked up a phone around here, your shit is critically fucked.
Oh, now he's getting blackmailed.
So all it takes is one no.
Yep.
2 nights in a road car.
You're an a-hole.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
Negative.
2314. We got nothing moving.
No one else calling or moving.
Means we got somebody else on this network
Yeah.
we don't yet know.
The Greek, probably.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
You help me out, I go 10 for your trouble.
It's like another Bubbles. Selling scrap metal.
Kinda.
Jump, man, jump! Jump! Jump, man, jump!
Yeah,
They seem to like it.
he did.
Hell yeah, somebody's got him. What are you doing?
He's gonna tell her now. Yeah.
Maurice Doby? For governor of my state? She.
Dobie could bloody you up, Tommy. In Baltimore and PG both.
Playing that race card.
God.
Sold. And Clay, it scares me to think of the damage you can do with 2 votes on the liquor board.
Yeah, right.
It's so gross how this is politics is done.
Yeah.
Manpower, OT, lab work, cars. Just let me know.
Well, at least he told her.
Yeah.
She's Wagstaff. In addition to their corners, these guys are hosts.
So maybe ultimately Omar will help out from the grave.
Yeah. That is poetic.
Yeah.
How'd she take it?
She wasn't happy.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, so many people know now.
It's like a huge chunk of the police department.
3, 34, E3.
This is making me nervous.
Yeah, me too. I don't like how this is staged.
Lester, what'd that last clock show?
Okay. I didn't like how that was staged either. It's like someone's going to walk up to the window.
And it is regrettable that it has taken the actions of a remorseless predator to make us reflect.
A fake predator.
Yeah.
Not tonight can you prey on them, and not tomorrow. Not any longer. We will protect you.
You hear that, Jimmy?
I get paid when I come back up in here in a couple of nights' time with questions, and you, sir, have answers. Or my next call will be to the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Spike in this league, I'll play it straight. You got my back?
As best I can.
Scott!
Here we go. You're a liar.
Scott, there were hundreds of homeless down there tonight.
Yeah.
People who voluntarily attended this.
This is bold. He's still lying.
But her story is great. Look at that quote. It's a perfect quote. Best quote I could ever ask for. And that's my concern at this point.
Some of your quotes suck.
Yeah.
And to hell with you if you think I made it up.
We have a standard that we follow here. I'm gonna follow it.
You've been accused of lying
so many times.
and you're still gonna lie.
There's been so many red flags on this guy.
Yeah, act like a toddler.
Yeah.
Here it comes, Gus. Yep.
But we like what his quote says. Who cares if it's true?
But we have a sourcing policy here, and I know it, and I do not feel comfortable bending the rules in this instance.
He's right.
He is so right. And everybody in that room knows it, too.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow, we haven't seen his house all season, have we?
Yeah.
Well, you take that deal in Baltimore's about half of what you want to bring back to the city schools.
Yeah, but if I don't win, Jen, I bring back exactly nothing.
See, yeah, he's becoming Royce.
Yeah, totally.
None of your business, really, Jimmy. Next time, I'm not going anywhere. Next time, you're going to be out on your ass because that is my fucking house.
Yep. Yeah.
Marlowe's wholesaling on the west side through Monk and on the east side with cheese. He's got the whole goddamn city.
How do we know it's cheese?
Omar's list.
Mm-hmm.
You all are good with this.
Kima.
Not me.
Don't tell. Please.
And if you're lucky, one or two friends who are the same as family. That's all the best of us get. Everything else is just...
Listen to her.
There is no serial killer.
Oh, wow.
Lester says he's close. Time will pass, and I'll be able to shut this thing down.
If you don't go to jail.
Yeah.
And you start to tell the story, you think you're the hero, and then when you get done talking, you...
Yeah.
At least he told her. It's coming clean.
It's wild that it got this far that he didn't.
It is kind of a D move, though, because you're like, now here's all this for you.
yeah, I mean, really. And that's it.
That's crazy.
I kind of like the irony of it.
No, it is ironic. You know, last week we saw him shoot somebody in the back of the head.
Right, yeah.
You know, and it's like this week, it's like, wow. And look, I didn't think that he had plot armor necessarily.
No one does at this point of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I certainly didn't think it was going to go down like that.
I thought they set me up because I thought it looked like it was going to happen the scene before because they were following him walking so much and it was so quiet. I'm like, someone's about to take a shot at him. And so they caught me completely off guard when he's just buying cigarettes. But I think that there is some really beautiful irony with that. You expect, right, Omar, if Omar's going to die on the show, for it to have been like in the apartment, right, going out in a blaze of glory, in the middle of an act of vengeance, and instead it's nothing like that. It's nothing poetic. It's nothing beautiful. Some kid, for who knows what reason, other than make a name for himself, or because it's all the kids running around, we saw earlier in the show saying, I'm Omar, playing shooting at each other, takes a shot at him. He doesn't see it coming because it's just a little kid walking around a grocery store.
Yeah, man, it's.
He doesn't make the paper. They don't even get his tag right at the morgue. He gets zipped up and forgotten about. And kind of like Anna Beatty, right? Was talking to Jimmy about when you're done, no one cares. No one's like, oh yeah, you remember him? Oh yeah, him. That's exactly what happened when Omar died. Hey, did you catch Omar died? No kidding. What happened? Caught one in a grocery, huh? It's exactly what she was describing. No friends. No friends. No one there. That's Omar went out alone, and he's probably going to get buried in a public cemetery alone.
And it's like he has his boyfriend, but like.
And even he's not really around with him.
No, man. It's so tragic.
Yeah.
It is. You're right. The kid just shot him for cred. And I wanted to say this too, but we cut to the Quantico scene.
Right.
Them burying the Omar story, I think also highlights the fact that the paper doesn't really have an idea. Like they're so disconnected from what's actually happening.
Yeah, there's definitely well, they certainly didn't know who Omar was, and that's going to be a big deal to people on the streets for sure. Everybody knew Omar. Yeah, you're right. They really don't. They don't have a sense of that.
Which is, I think, it kind of highlights the whole Dickensian element of it all. You know
sure.
what I mean?
And ultimately, the reason he got shot at all was because this reputation that he cultivated of himself. Remember with Brother Mose?
Yeah, man.
When he's like, "You come at the king, you best not miss." That line.
You didn't miss.
That was it. You come at the king, you best not miss. He liked that reputation of being the king.
He did, man.
And that's ultimately what burned him.
And it's wild to think that, like, this whole gang that he had of, like, taking down Marlowe, they're all dead.
Yeah,
except for his boyfriend. Like, they're all dead.
Well, there's a couple of them. Remember, they did the big payday, and they all took the entire resupply and disappeared. So most people went their separate way. Butch is dead. Everyone else that he knew is dead or gone. So there's nobody left to care.
Exactly, and it was this episode is like a fantastic episode as far as like tension goes.
Yeah,
because it wasn't just the scene where he was like dumping the stuff down the gutter.
Right.
When he was limping up to the cop car, or when Signor was sitting there with his map out.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like it was just drawn out scenes that like it really highlights the tension that anybody could get popped at any minute.
I thought Signor was in danger sitting there because the way it was shot, looking out the window with him, and that wasn't it. It was him figuring out the code, but it was like the whole time, like you're parked right there, and they keep showing different angles of the car, and the car pulling up behind him. It's like what's about to happen?
This is a big episode.
Yeah.
By far the best episode of the season, or this season so far. So what do you think? Okay, so we got a lot set up for next week as well. We got Lester and Clay. A lot of it revolves around Lester, actually, because he has Marlowe's information as well.
Right.
We have their location.
Yeah. I think basically...
And we have a timer now.
Right. I think now that they really are circling the wagons on Marlowe, and I think Greg's is going to come into play because she is not on board with this. I don't know if she tells superiors or whatever, but I don't think it would be wrong for her to, obviously. But I don't know what she does because she's definitely not on board. But I feel like we're heading towards an end on some level, and who knows when or how they're actually going to do it, to where Jimmy and probably Lester are willing to go down to take Marlowe down with them. That's ultimately what it's going to be.
Lester's fully going down.
Lester wants Clay Davis and he wants Marlowe, and I think Lester's willing to burn to make that happen.
And I legitimately the walls are closing in now because it's
on everybody. That's the thing. On everybody, the walls are closing in,
and it's not just like partially it's self-inflicted with Jimmy because he's telling Beatty, you know what I mean? But like that guy coming up and being like, "Okay, I'm going to blackmail you."
You're right.
To get my way. You have Kima, and then like this clock that they have now.
Yeah.
But for Bunk to get his warrant.
Right.
And it's like, is Kima gonna tell somebody? Is she gonna tell? I don't know. I mean, like,
and I think that's the beauty of like the code that Marlowe's using is literally the face of a digital or of an analog clock.
It's really smart.
It's like this whole idea of letting you know like. The clock is running out on everybody. It's running out on Marlowe and his team. It's running out on Jimmy and everything that he's got going on. It's even running out on Carcetti, who's starting to have everyone snipe at him. The clock is just running out on everybody.
I love it. And going into this season, we were told that like it's a disappointment, to quote some people.
Sure.
And it's like I don't know. I've maybe because my expectations were lowered by that. I'm really loving this season.
I'm enjoying the season. I'm not going to say I'm not, but it's definitely not in my top 2 or 3 seasons.
No. I would best season.
I would put it as my if I was to rank the seasons right now, and I don't know how it ends. I'd put 5 at the bottom.
Yeah,
for me personally.
Sure. But it's still 5 great seasons.
Right. The worst season of The Wire is still a great season of television.
Totally.
It's like ranking Michael Jordan championship teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like what's the worst of the 6 teams that won rings with Jordan? It doesn't matter. They're all good.
I still have 4 and 2 at the top, but like this
Me too.
season, it's like I think it's great, and like the fact that we have like these visual motifs of like the clock. I think it's really clever. It's really smart. Has not lost any of its brilliance at all.
I think where it lost people and where it definitely shook me, admittedly, was the whole decision to start running the fake serial killer. It's the biggest leap the show has taken. I feel like
for sure
in 5 seasons, the biggest like. Come with us on a wild journey is the fake serial killer.
Totally.
And how everyone's going along with it and how they're using it to set up a case on Marlowe Stanfield, which I still don't understand the logistics of how you can charge him with anything if every piece of evidence, the chain of evidence, the chain of custody on all of the evidence, right, is fraud. It's none of it's admissible evidence.
Totally, man.
So I don't know how this plays out.
It almost reminds me of like Moby Dick, you know what I mean? Where like I mean Lester is basically Ahab here.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It's like, is he just gonna like prove that he can do it, or is it like, is he gonna like pull a Mark Wahlberg and just like the end of The Departed and just walk up and shoot him? Like I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't know. So you catch him dealing drugs. There is no or whatever you catch him doing. Yeah. How do you explain any of that when you're not even supposed to be within a mile of the guy? I don't know how it's supposed to work out.
Now we still have like a few episodes. This is episode 8, so we still
this is 8, so we have like 5 episodes left. Yeah.
So they're gonna figure it out.
Sure.
I'm on board, and you're right. The biggest stretch is buying the serial killer stuff, but once you get on board, I'm hooked.
Yeah, it's really compelling television for sure. But I don't know. I mean, you've got the FBI involved now. You've got the mayor involved. At some point, everything has to unravel.
I was going to ask you, do you think that the FBI guy kind of knows something's fishy? Because that one guy gave Jimmy a look. Maybe it is just tension for the sake of it being tension because he's reading off.
I think it's a misdirect. I think it's tension. Yep. Like, because I think if he thought for 1 second that's what was going on, he'd have been on the phone with somebody in Baltimore.
We got a scene.
You're like, let me tell you what I really think.
We're going to shut this down.
Right.
But yeah, it's... I got to see how this ends. And also, like, we're going to have so many episodes without Omar.
Yeah. The whole Omar thing done. Now it's kind of, he was always kind of a fly in the ointment of the entire show. Like, there's one monkey wrench thrown into the works, that could pop up in every season. He's been kind of that guy that could just pop up and thwart everything. And now he's so he's like an agent of chaos that's gone now, a chaotic neutral force that's just taken out of the works.
It's a real choice.
It's off the chessboard. Yeah,
It really is, man.
Interesting. All right, we'll see how it looks moving forward. Appreciate it, guys.
See ya.